All right. Number 9. Representation was basically non-existent. It goes on to say representation in comics had an uphill battle, but even today there's a vocal minority of fans who cry every time a character comes out of the closet or a white character gets replaced with a non-white successor. In the Silver Age, representation was completely non-existent, with the vast majority of characters being white males. This is why Black Panther's debut was such a big deal. There were no major African superheroes at the time, and if black people did appear, it was usually as villains or cannon fodder. Even X-Men, a book steeped in the language of civil rights movements, you're full of shit, was lily white. Things got better as time went on, but it never was actually good during the Silver Age. Okay, there is so much wrong. And you talked about how that guy never read, this guy, his name is Evan something, I think, how he never read any of the books he was talking about. I think this continues into number 9.
Yes.
And the reason why is he does use the what was it? In the Silver Age, representation was completely non-existent, with the vast majority of characters being white men.
I'll just say this.
I get this. But the thing is there had been heroes before. Okay, who's thumbing?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just that was me. That's my yeah. I've got a thing or two to say about this.
Okay.
Let E speak first. It's his channel. He goes for 20 minutes, then you get a chance.
But okay, so there were characters
that might not
before.
live that long though.
Wow, there were characters beforehand.
Sorry,
I do agree with them. I do agree with them for the fact that yeah, you didn't have a lot of black characters, but the modern characters, what you're talking about is, oh, and so people get pissy if you race swap them. They get pissy because they think the black characters deserve their own identities, dumbass. And I don't think that guy realizes it. And yes, please, by all means, guys, go check out Lobo from Dell. Just saying. Okay, anywho, go on ahead, Eric.
Not the Lobo you're all thinking of, you bastages. The other one. Okay, this is all bullshit. For one thing, Star is non-binary. So there you go. There's your representation.
Well, you are looking at an alien, a
legal alien.
You're looking at an alien. You're looking, or technically, yeah, with Aquaman, a sovereign king of another nation. You're looking at the Princess of Themyscira.
He's a mixed race.
Yeah, and then maybe two white guys. Just
everyone knows that Martian Manhunter's black, so
yeah.
You didn't even know that until the 80s.
Well, yeah, all the times he turned into Jon Jones detective. Yeah, he the only reason why he was whitewashing himself.
Yeah.
You know the great thing about these books and the people who actually read them back then didn't give two shits about representation. They cared about a good story.
Well, and I'm tired of people trying to attach 2023, uber sensibilities to things that happened 50, 60, 70 years ago. It's time to get over that. You can't go back and change it no matter how much you bitch. I mean, you can come close. Now you're getting people editing past works when they re-release them. So be satisfied that you fucked that up for people that want to read the original stories. But stop bitching about this. It is what it is.
I've reached the point where I stop listening to you. I stop believing you, and I stop having any faith in your opinion if you bring up the race thing. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. It's 2023. If you are using your race as a reason why you aren't making it, that's on you, bro.
Oh, I thought you were talking about me just now.
Is it our turn?
Not you. Anybody.
Is it our turn as white people to ask for representation again?
Well, to be fair, the topic is that the Silver Age was bad.
Yeah, well, the Silver,
and that the modern age is all fine and good. So I agree with your argument, but to be fair, from this article, is they're trying to say, like, look how bad it was before, obviously how much better it is now, which is stupid. Yeah. But my whole thing is representation is the problem. Representation is the racism. If you need a character to look like your skin color, like if this is why we make fun of Zach, and Zach is not a racist or whatever, but I'm gonna use this, like, he made a joke about Luke Cage and he wasn't interested in the comics, so we made, like, if you need a character to match your skin color, you're the racist, right? This whole day, well, people need someone that they can relate to. Oh, so Martian Manhunter should literally have 0 fans
because he's
there
a
should be
Martian.
no fans of, like, it's so stupid. Like, only racists need characters to be like them.
And that's, look, I've said this before, I'll say it again. I'm not going to 100% shove that under the rug. There is a very famous story with Nichelle Nichols talking about how Martin Luther King came up to her, found out she was going to quit, and talked her out of it because it's good that someone sees themselves on the screen. What is not necessary, though, and I do believe it does enter into racism, is when you're saying you can't see honor, you can't see nobility unless, hold on just a second. Guys, go into Elizabeth's room. You're playing in there for now, okay? Because you are just making way too much noise. Okay, going into Elizabeth's room. All right. But to suggest that you can't see honor or nobility, strength of character, or anything because the person isn't the same color as you, I think that is way out of line.
Well, and that's what you're saying about Nichelle Nichols, and that's a fair point.
Mm-hmm.
But we've gone from that because there literally were so few examples to cite. I mean, basically, you had Sidney Poitier and Diane Carroll, and that's about it. So, and Bill Cosby, by the mid to late 60s. So, yeah, that's a fair point. But now, it's everybody is represented, not always organically, but this idea that if you are a non-binary, trans, wheelchair, sex worker, wherever T. Franklin is, that you have to see that in a Spider-Man character. It's no longer about the comics or the stories. It's all about your own personal insecurities and narcissism. And and I said, sorry, if you tailor something to 0.0000001% of a population, considering it's about 0.00002% of the population that reads comics, you can't bitch when nobody reads it or nobody wants to.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
I just want to
go ahead,
quickly say that. I was just going to say that Jon Jones actually posed as a white guy. That's how much he wanted fans.
They made and I just recently read New Frontier. By the way, awesome freaking book. I love the movie. Now I love the book. It's really good. But he even mentions what's his name? Artist, writer of this.
Darwin Cook?
No. Darwin Cook. Yeah, thank you. He makes a mention of the fact that it seems like he could get around better in a white man's body than a black man's. Okay, social commentary, got it. Maybe that was the reason. Maybe that's why he's embraced his Bloodstone Jon Jones now, is because now's a time where it actually doesn't matter unless someone makes it matter.
Yep.
But there you go. I'll tell you this. I live in a very diverse neighborhood, very diverse town in a very diverse state, and nobody gives a shit, really. All we care about is the fact that rent is due on the 1st. Otherwise, no one's around here giving a crap about this. So there you go, gang. What'd you think? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to click like, share, subscribe, do all of that kind of stuff. If you don't mind helping out the channel, going over to Ko-Fi, drop $1 in the till. Helps keep the lights on, helps keep making videos for you. I'd like to thank everybody who's already done that, and to everyone, all the true believers, thank you very, very much for watching.